Alright, welcome to the first day of qualifying on Dominion Strategy Tournament for qualifying the first pod day qualifier thing. Hold on, gotta put in the play order here for the tournament. It's me, double check this, Leucine, Pripper, Pram, and Pirate Ship. Okay, just a moment, getting things set up. Alright, now, okay, we all have the 5-2 split. Well, with all the attacks, gotta go Lighthouse, and let's see what they do before I make too many big other pushes. I expect goons will be important, but not so important as we're used to. Young Witch can be important, but not so important as we're used to. And when I say we are used to, I mean in two-player. This is a qualifying tournament for the U.S. Championships, but there's going to be many rounds before that qualification actually happens. With the way it's set up, I'm thinking it's probably going to take... let's see, you smuggle from the person to your right, which is going to be the 4th player for me. Well, the good news about that is there's probably going to be something good to smuggle all game long. The bad news is that it's a terminal, and I just don't know how much terminal density I'm going to be able to afford. Pram goes ahead and gets the smugglers. Well, considering that it's going to defend me from all these other things, I think I need to get one anyway. It's a moat as well as all of its other functions. Okay. So far I haven't been hit by the Young Witch, and actually I'm not going to be, so that's good. Now Pram smuggled a warehouse, and I expect him to buy a lighthouse. That he did, okay. A walled village I'm not sure about, but I mean, okay. But I'm actually going to get one now. For me, I have lots of terminals. So Leucine Zipper is probably going to play his Young Witch here, and I would have wished that he did, but he did not. So that is less than fortunate. I guess the way the tournament is structured, I probably need to win 2 of the 4 and place well, or just win 3 of the 4. It will be good. But okay, he got a hamlet there. I'm going to go ahead and get another smugglers. He definitely has his Young Witch now, so I'm going to get hit by that. But so I'm the only one to gain a curse here. We all have 1 curse now. And it's going to really be a sprint to these goons. I think. Goons' points are going to win it. 3 pile is how it's going to end. Lighthouses will probably run out, and then curses might run out. Duchies and estates have a good chance of running out. This is going to be a long game. So I'm going to take another curse here from Pram. Leucine Zipper also gets another curse. And there's a silver for Pram. 6 here, Pirate Ship Economist can get a goons, and I definitely would if I were him. And that's actually quite a good draw. Now, hopefully... Hopefully, I don't know what. I'm gonna go ahead. Should I get another Young Witch? Gotta think. Curses are gonna be big, but I don't know. I'm actually gonna get a silver. Ooh. Both smugglers. We're gonna hope Would have been much better if I could have double smuggled goons. That would have been absolutely brilliant. But it was not to be. So if we look at the points, I'm a point behind Pram. Pirate Ship Economist is doing what? Hopefully he buys something. Seems likely that he will, though. 3 money from the Mandarin. 4, he gets a young witch. I am going to have a glut of young witches. And I want to get a Hamlet to help deal with that glut. Definitely got to focus on villages here coming up of all kinds, because I have so many terminals at this point. That is totally fine, man. That is totally fine. But I also need to get lighthouses because I'm about to be getting attacked all the time. Pirate Ship Economist is in the best position, I think, simply because he has his goons. But we'll see what happens. He has 5. He buys a silver and a lighthouse. That's probably quite a reasonable play. I'm going to go ahead and pick up another lighthouse. Probably going to get hit with some curses here. And there's a lighthouse smuggled. And here's a curse that I'm going to get hit with. That was a definite mistake, though. He should have definitely played the young witch before the smugglers. Because that gives him the option to play as he did, but it potentially could have given him some other options as well that by playing the smugglers he didn't have. He gets a silver. The curses are going to run, and the lighthouses are going to run. I'm seriously considering going ahead and buying a duchy here, but I think I'm actually going to go for the Mandarin. Which is a risky play, for sure, but I'm hoping to spike a goons. And now I'm going to have the choice as to whether or not to play my young witch. It's going to be somewhat dependent on if everyone has lighthouses in play still or not. Which we all do this turn, which is actually pretty amazing. So there's one. I'm a little bit behind, but not super behind. There's 5. He gets a duchy. I want to make sure I get this goon, so I'm not going to play the young witch. And now I'm really going to go after victory points. I don't think the game's going to last 2 more shuffles, because lighthouses and curses will run out. So here I'm going to have a choice between going ahead and taking a walled village, which, you know, might help me some later on down the line, maybe. Or an estate, and I think I actually want to take the estate. I think Pirate Ship Economist has just a really good chance of winning. But there's not a lot to do. So goons, not sure. Pirate Ship Economist is playing the Mandarin, interesting. Putting card back, 5, and a duchy. That's got to be the right play. So I think I'm in good shape to get second, but less good shape to get first. As I'm going to be running estates, but I really need to be getting duchies more. Pirate Ship Economist has a pretty good sized lead here. You know, maybe the curses will come back for me. It's probably what I more or less need at this point. Walled Village is down to 3, Young Witch is down to 3, Lighthouse is at 1. and curses at 16. Well, 16's a decent amount, but now he has this choice on 6 here. What's he going to do? And he gets a gold, which I think is probably a mistake. You either want goons, since he's about to reshuffle, or possibly you want, and that's good for me that a pirate ship economist has gotten a curse, or you want a duchy. I think you want a duchy, honestly, but... And a pirate ship economist is 2 for an estate. I will smuggle that estate and follow for the estates. So I'm in 2nd place, and the nice thing is that pirate ship economist is really gaining some curses here. Lucian Zipper can get a duchy here, or a goons here, or a bank here, something like that. But you know, not the best thing ever. So it's actually quite a close game. I still think pirate ship economist is in the best shape. Pram is able to smuggle a duchy there, and that's pretty huge, and get another duchy here. Which is going to vault him into the lead, right? We'll see what pirate ship economist can do. And he's going to attack the other guys with the young witch, so they're going to gain some curses. Good for me, mostly. And his goons off 1, 3. How much money is he going to have left? 4 is probably going to be 2 estates. Yeah, so I can smuggle an estate. Ooh, not the best thing ever. So curse for sure. And the reason I think I need to do this is because I want to make sure I get my goons in. So I'm going to smuggle the estate and buy an estate. Yeah, not looking so great to win it over pirate ship economist. It's super important for me that in these that this walled village draws my goons, otherwise I'm just going to be pretty well dead. Lucian Zipper gets that. That's pretty much a no-brainer. So Pram goes after some more estates. And I'm very, very far back in 3rd. Pirate ship economist is going to get an estate. And, with... Well, I think I need to get the estate anyway here. But this is just really bad for me at this point. The curses are going to run out here. And for whatever reason, I just can't get what I need. I am smuggling from the person who's ahead of me, which does not help at all. The shuffles haven't been super kind to me. I've had my key cards miss a lot. Now, these guys are really going to stall out, but the problem is, with the curses, the curse is running out. That's just not going to be very good. Although, actually, I'm in decent shape here, except Lucian Zipper is now making a move. Although he's so far behind. Yeah. So here Pram's going to make another move. Lighthouse provides me some immunity. Warehouse. If he can't get to Duchy, that'll be pretty good for me. He can get to duchy, though, and that's pretty bad. Will he? He does. Okay. So now I've got a slight problem there. He bought a smuggler's. Interesting. Well, I don't think that helps me much, does it? No, I think I need to cycle. Gaining another smuggler's does very little for me. And I'm going to grab a silver, I guess. Tied for second now. A lot is going to come down to what I can do on these duchies. Pram. Probably going to take a pretty good lead here with another duchy and a copper. Yeah, that pretty gives him quite a solid lead. Pirate ship economist gets a hamlet. I will go ahead and smuggle that and get some coppers here. No, I don't want the coppers. It's actually quite a tough consideration, but I think I don't want the coppers. So I can duchy here, and I need a duchy here, and I'm going to put the young witch back. We've seen Zipper continues to be unable to do things. Pram is 4 and gets a hamlet. He's going to try to run them out, which is a good play from him. Pirate ship economist buys a copper. Okay, so I got to put the young witch back and get myself a duchy. Just have a slight chance of coming back here, but it is really slight. Need to get quite lucky and also have them not run out the hamlets. The curses are also about to run out, mind you. So Leosine Zipper hits us all with some more curses, which be bad for me because, yeah, those are just going to run out, and that's not going to be good. And what does he get here? I mean, duchy would sort of make sense, except he's so far behind. I don't know. Probably I'm second here, which is okay if I can win 2 of the next 3 games. Here, what's Pram do? Buys a hamlet. Pirate ship economist. Basically, okay, that's fine. Now I have a decision. And I think I've got to go for this. If it doesn't work out. Okay, Pram revealed the Bane card, which was probably a mistake. Oh wait, no, that's got to be fine, right? So I'm not going to take the last hamlet here, because I can't get worse than second, really, realistically. I'm going to go ahead and grab a silver. And I was hoping to be able to hit a duchy this turn. That's not going to happen, but, you know, some kind of duchy or some goons play, something would have let me win. Here, Pram can end in a win, and does quite comfortably by 3-piling with the smugglers. You know, not that that really mattered. 5. Oh, look, he had another 5. So I got second here. Yeah. Oh, let's end this recording.